I am a big fan of that TV show Young Justice. I actually wake up really early every Saturday to watch it. It's about the Justice League's covert ops team made up of young heroes. I know, at first I thought it was a show for kids and it was going to be really lame, but the story actually gets really interesting. It's a show that older people will enjoy too. The storyline gets really complex and the episodes weave together really well. You guys know that I'm a huge character development person, and Young Justice excels at that. For example, Season 1 follows the original team. The characters go through a lot of teenage angst and identity crises, but at the end of the season, they end up growing up a lot. Season 2, where it's at right now, features a bigger cast of characters. It still features the original team and they're a little bit more grown up, but it adds new characters as well, and they all face new problems.
Only we four know the secret.
Welcome back. You've no idea what your secrets have done to us. Coming this season on Young Justice.
It's not just character development type stuff though. There's a lot of action, so that's something for everybody.
This is for Artemis.
Wasn't quite prepared for that, was she?
In this episode, the Atom and Bumblebee attempt to remove the Scarab from Blue Beetle, but they can't. It's too integrated into his body. If they remove it, he's gonna die. The Reach have partnered with Lex Luthor, and they're developing products in a facility for public distribution. Nightwing assembles an undercover squad to go check out the facility and names Robin as leader of the squad. The squad consists of Robin as leader, Blue Beetle, Impulse, and the original Roy Harper, now back as Arsenal. This is a nod to the original comic Teen Titans, consisting of Nightwing, who's a Robin at the time, Kid Flash, who's a speedster like Impulse, and Roy Harper, who's Speedy. The squad accomplishes their mission and they're supposed to leave quietly, but Arsenal wants revenge of Lex Luthor, so he detonates a bomb. This alerts LexCorp security, so the Reach sends Black Beetle down to handle the situation. The team isn't really able to damage Black Beetle until another Beetle comes, this time a Green Beetle. It turns out that the Green Beetle is on the hero side. He's actually the Blue Beetle of Mars. So basically, he's just a Martian with a scarab attached to him. The team reports back to Nightwing and they show him what they found. The Green Beetle ominously tells the Blue Beetle that there's another way to stop the scarab from controlling him. All while this is happening, Sportsmaster meets with the Light and wants retribution for Artemis's death.
An eye for an eye, a kid for a kid.
No one touches my son.
Agreed. The death of Calderon is a non-starter.
Fine. If the minnow's under the size limit, I'll go fish for the whale.
They don't allow him to kill Aqualad and they offer him money instead, but he refuses. He attacks Black Manta only to have Deathstroke, the Light's new enforcer, come and attack him. Black Manta gets Simon and he wants Simon to use his psychic powers to repair Aqualad's fractured mind. My favorite part of this episode was the first appearance of Arsenal all gunned up and Deathstroke. I mean, just look at him. He's all assassin in the front, but all party in the back with his ponytail. And Green Beetle, most overpowered character or what? I mean, he's got Martian powers, and on top of that, he has the Scarab. That's just not even fair. There's this tiny, tiny scene where Pa Kent pats Superboy in the back and says something like, "Any excuse to see one of my boys," or something like that. And it didn't really have anything to do with the episode, but I really liked it. Like I said before, it doesn't really have anything to do with the main story of this episode, but it really shows how much Superboy has changed. In the first season, you know, he was all angry and having all these problems with his family, but now his family just adores him. I laughed so hard at the bathroom scene. The squad went undercover as civilians and they participated in this public tour of the facility. And they broke away from the tour and they went and they hid in the bathroom for hours. And then after hours passed, they came out when the facility was closed and they were able to sneak around that way. And it just made me laugh because obviously security at LexCorp sucks. So. On top of all that, the show has amazing voice acting and great animations. It's definitely something you should check out. They're close to finishing season 2 right now, but I heard that there might not be a season 3. That makes me legitimately sad. I really like the show and I would love to see it go on. Someone should start a petition to show the network that there's still a lot of interest in the show. It would be such a shame for the show to end, and I'm sure that a lot of people would sign it. I guess that's my question of the day. Well, actually I have 2. Question 1 is, would you be sad if they canceled the show? And question 2 is, if they were to continue it, who would you want to see featured on the show? Personally, I would love to see Red Hood. They've already introduced Jason Todd as the second Robin in the hologram scene, and I just think it'd be cool. My name's Nguyen, and if you enjoyed the video or I kept you entertained even a little bit, subscribe to me here. Thank you.